Yep. I guess I have to do this now. After posting my Broly compilation about how he be dogging his ops both in the Z iteration and the Super iteration, I was surprised to see how many people were upset that I include Bio Broly in the mix. I mean, can y'all blame me though? Look at this nigga. This ain't my Broly. Dude literally has a ball fade with side wedges. Nigga look like a stressed out employee. Like, I'm sorry. Am I looking at the most Black Air Force energy maniac out there? Or am I looking at Swamp Thing right now? This nigga is not my previous GOAT. I'm talking about, bruh, step back. I think I'm gonna vomit. Okay, but let me stop dogging on this man and let's get straight to the madness. Also, I'm still sick, so if I sound a little weird, then y'all know why. So Mr. Satan and Android 18 over here at Gon Ryu's lab because he wanted to use his bioweapons to challenge the two fighters. Now you would think the head honcho of this operation would look like a 6'3" guy with some menacing aura because he has beef with Mr. Satan. You know, only the world's greatest and richest martial artist in the world of Dragon Ball as far as the public knows. But bruh, look at this nigga. His favorite song gotta be I'm out of town, thugging with my rounds. I know I'm fat cause my stomach touched the ground. Like, keep it a stack. You walk your fat ass up just to get a snack. You big body Tonka motherfucker. Yeah, so he looks super weird. But anyways, Goten and Trunks pop out the cut to also fight because they snuck onto the island. And you know they had to stand in their iconic LR AGL pose from Dokkan. You feel me? Yeah, you feel me? So Big Boy tells his bioweapons to attack and Android 18 start getting a little saucy with it. She was a fairy. Yeah, pose, and then bang, weave, bounce off him like Mario. Then Goten with the roundhouse, weave again, and now this obese Patrick Star colored veined out testicle is looking confused just to get hit with the man. Shut Then Trunks with his own weave, and then a left hook. This whole fight, in quotations, wasn't even a fight for real. This was a speed blitz to the enemy team. Literally 3 hydrogen bombs against multiple crying babies. I know Big Dude was up there watching this fight mad as hell. I know he had to be tweaking up there. So fast forward into the movie, and we discovered that the last time Z Broly died, you know, because he got blown away by Goku's family, he managed to leave some blood behind from when he landed back on Earth for the 2nd time. There was even a Saiyan space pod there. That's actually pretty dope. Wait a minute. When he was first killed by Goku, his own energy and ki was what brought him back to Earth. Plus, he is literally too big to fit into one of these. So whose space pod was this? Like seriously, the metrics ain't adding up. What Chris Tucker say?
I don't know what the hell you feed him, but he is too damn big.
So again, I need answers. Who space pod was this? Anyways, the boys see Broly be reborn in one of those science capsules or pods or whatever, and they said, dude, let's kill the horse.
What? I'm so tired, Finn.
So they charge up they Kamehameha, and right before they fire it, even though they had like 30 whole seconds to shoot, but you know, whatever. This nigga Broly transforms out the pod and was naked. Meat was all out and he had the whole laboratory looking at him. Most of them was in shock, but this freaky motherfucker over here was studying his girth. Like, look at dude's face. Bro was genuinely analyzing another man's schlong. He need to put down the lab coat and pick up a camera for Johnny Sins if he wants to invest into some meat watching. So the scientists activate some emergency protocol because obviously things ain't looking too good. They start putting these weird porta forts around Broly thinking that's gonna do something, but he just punches through all of them with ease. And even though it's Broly, and we all know how insanely strong he is,
What you about to do? Leave? Now leave, nigga.
I have zero clue on how he wasn't screaming in pain right here. This goop that's over him clearly has to be toxic and hot because of the steam that's coming off of it. And it completely covered his cock and balls. If I was him, I would have been like, So he keeps on walking towards everyone, leaving a trail of diarrhea and shit behind him, only for us to see him then turn into this abomination. Oh God. Come on, bruh. Do I really have to talk about this dude? He's not even the Broly we all know and love anymore. He's literally a sludge villain. Ooh, y'all are lucky. Y'all are lucky I love y'all because I hate Bio Broly so much. Oh my God. fuck this nigga, bro. So Android 18 dashes in towards Broly and starts throwing pillow punches at this man. They even had the nerve to give her a slow-mo effect as if she did some major damage. Brother man hasn't budged an inch since he got hit, so I don't know why they gave her these effects. Blood thought she was doing something for real. And even though I just said how much I hate Bio Broly as a character, I will say that there is one thing about him that made me extremely jealous. And that's the fact that he got to feel Android 18's ass before me. It should have been me, not him. This isn't fair! He don't even know what to do with all that. If 18 gave me that butt, let's just say she would have had another Marin in the family with some black jeans, if you catch my drift. If she can take on a short king from DBZ, then she can take on a black king with BBC. I mean, Android 18 is so fine. Y'all know what time it is. We gotta turn the camera on for this one. Got a trash camera. Y'all know how it goes. Listen to me. If Android 18 put that fat ass on me, if I seen it just flying at me, I'm hitting the UI Goku pose. I'm jumping midair. I catch it and then caress it. And I'm gonna just slowly start drilling.
What is that?
She an Android too. My dick gonna feel like some good AAA batteries inside of it. I'm talking about in it. I'm talking about in it.
Huh?
Yeah. Like that charge, don't you?
No!
And I don't give a fuck if Krillin is there too. He can watch. I'ma cuck him. I'ma be like, sit down and watch me fuck your wife, you cuck.
What?
And my beautiful girlfriend is pansexual. So it ain't finna just be me breaking into Android 18. It's gonna be my girlfriend too. Matter of fact, baby! Babe, how you getting Android 18?
Alright, imagine I go this way.
What if I pass her to you? You hit the... Yeah! 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 Now I'm feeling freaky too. I'm getting there like, yeah!
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 You a freaky ass nigga!
So after Android 18's horrible attempt of trying to take down the main antagonist, she tries one more time and, well... Oh my God. She really getting turned into a pretzel right now. She got hit with the same move that Vegeta got hit with when he fought Android 13. And speaking of Vegeta, she lucky he wasn't there because we all know that nigga would have been clowning the mess out of her. Because if I just watched the person that gave me generational damage to my arm get hit with similar treatment, I'ma be on the floor crying, bruh. You would have thought Dave Chappelle, Bernie Mac, and Kevin Hart all told some jokes. And I know she felt that pain too because her eyes got completely turned into blue. Miss Girl, you are not Gojo. In fact, you looking like you about to get packed up like Toji. So then Broly just start walking towards Mr. Satan and he start turning into fight reacts off the jump. But just before he gets vaporized by a beam, Trunks comes in and swoops him up out of there before he got turned into ash. And once he drop him off to safety, Goten meets up with him. They both go Super Saiyan just to look clean again and then start heading into action. So they start trying to hit this man with everything in the book. I'm talking about mix-ups? Nope. Overhead attacks? Nope. Rush attacks? Command grab, little niggas. Broly had to be part of the FGC community right there because the way he was reading them boys on the attacks, he probably could have won the last Evo tournament. And then he get ready to blast them boys into oblivion, but they teleport out the way just in time and then send a blast back at him. But as we all know, and just like how I mentioned in some of my previous Dragon Ball vids, Ki blasts in this series be more useless than a bald dude trying to get a haircut. Like, bruh, every time I see someone throw out a beam that's not a Kamehameha, I'm just like, are you out of your damn mind? Because statistics show Ki blasts in this series are usually cocky, mixed blocky, wacky. So after Broly hits back with another Ki blast spam and starts blowing up the entire lab like the Joker when he was walking away from the children's hospital, the boys come in with a heavy overhead to that bum, sending him crashing down to some more pipes. I know a kick like that had Broly's back so caved in it looked like he was hitting yoga poses. And as Trunks and Goten fly down and celebrate, guess who pops in out of nowhere?
I want fish burgers. Ah!
He's fucking back.
Damn.
So back to it, and they still scrapping it all out and fighting for their lives. Trunks manages to get a perfect counter, and he's like, Goten, lock in. This is a perfect opening for you to swing on him. Goten.
Where was you when I needed you, nigga?
Yeah, nah, this is strike 2. If I was Trunks, I'm telling you right now, me and Goten would not be cool no more. Because in the last movie, he left Trunks by himself to get dog walked by Broly so he could go summon Shinron, which by the way, he failed to do, and it took him like 30 minutes for him to do it on accident. Then in this movie, with no heads up whatsoever, he leaves the fight to go and save 2 random scientists? Look, I get you trying to be a hero and save innocent people and all, but you just left your day 1 brother to save some scientist who recreated a monster to kill you. BROLY, Donkey Kong man, get in here right quick, because we need to tell Goten together. Man, get the fuck out of here. Shouts out to BROLY, by the way. So then Android 18 gets back up after being on the ground hitting the iconic Vegeta pose, and she hops back in to help out Trunks. She goes in for a pillow punch, weaves an I-beam, hits the Vegeta pose yet again, then catches a mean left hook, and then gets saved by Krillin right before she gets hit with some more bait. Damn, they really did give her the Vegeta treatment in this movie. She joined the fight for 2 seconds and gets knocked out of commission immediately after. Oh, how the turns of table. I said, wow. So then the boys regroup and now they just start jumping Broly into oblivion. I'm talking straight hands and feet for days. They even punched him so hard they had him spitting out that goop juice. And just when they had the upper hand in the fight, would you believe me if I told you that this little boy Goten looks to the side, sees Mr. Satan hanging onto a pole like he getting ready to strip, and then with 0 words said again, he leaves Trunks by himself. I know when Trunks saw Goten leave again, he was like, is this nigga serious? And on top of all that, Broly leaves Trunks for a second to one-shot Goten and then gets back to whooping on Trunks. And I felt real bad because he was literally yelling out to Goten to hurry up and help him out. But listen to his excuse for why he couldn't help. I'm not even gonna talk over it. I'm gonna throw in the actual clip. Just listen to this bullshit.
Oh, hurry up, Goten! Oh, I can't hold him! I'm hurt.
What did he say?
This nigga is trash.
Help me! Help me! Nigga!
I don't know about y'all, but on everything I love, he would have been cut off after this. And I would have had my pops, aka Vegeta, because I'm Trunks in this situation, put the paws on him like he did to Gohan when he was a kid, just so I could feel better about the situation. Speaking of which, where is Vegeta in this situation? Where is Gohan at too? They know how to sense power levels and they can sense a strong ki. They couldn't tell that Broly was nearby, or they couldn't tell that their son and their little brother was over here getting decimated. I mean, you know what? Whatever. I'm not even gonna look into it too much. So after Trunks gets put down for the count, Goten miraculously finds the motivation to get up and get back into the fight. He starts throwing them hands and even lands a good little kick to the face, but then he also hits the Vegeta pose and it's like,
My shoulder!
bro, how did you land the kick and somehow your shoulder is the one part of your body that's killing you? You know what? I don't even care. Fuck it. Broly, just punch this little nigga already. So after Goten gets choked out, Broly not only smacks up Krillin, but he also does Android 18 dirty too. The whole squad is getting soloed right now. Ref, do something, please.
No.
But luckily, Trunks thought of a plan of attempting to kill Broly with the same biosubstance that was killing all the other scientists and other bio warriors from before. So he gets himself back up off the ground and then starts taunting the mess out of Broly, like he trying to increase his style ranking. He even flipped dude off mid-speech. I like this. Like father, like son. You'll love to see it. So Broly then charges in for a kill, but my boy jumps out the way and then blasts the tank above above him that was containing that poison that I mentioned before. It burst open and starts covering his whole body like someone was pouring out that wok, and he started disintegrating like,
Oh my gosh. What do I do?
and just like that, the fight was over. Yay! Actually, no, I lied. He's actually managed to absorb the substance and become a literal giant now. But since he doesn't really do anything as a giant, I'm just gonna skip to the end of all of it. So once the Z Fighters escape the lab with a few survivors on hand, they lure BROLY out to the water because they figure out that the water hardens the poison and prevents it from moving. So once Krillin, Goten, and Trunks line up for a triple threat Kamehameha to blast a huge amount of water over all the poison to stop it from doing any more harm to anyone else, BROLY pops up out of nowhere being taller than the Statue of Liberty, and the two boys just shoot that bitch in the smithereens, packed him up, and sent him back to hell for the third and final time. And that was the last time Z BROLY ever came back. Unless we talk about Dragon Ball Heroes, because that's a whole different story. But yeah, that was literally it. There was no giant fight scene. BROLY didn't say a word the entire movie, and he died essentially because of water. God damn, I hate Bio BROLY so much, dude. What the fuck? Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and if y'all did, make sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment down a topic or fight that y'all want me to talk about next. I have not forgot about the Batman Arkham Knight video. Yep. I don't know when that's coming out at this point. I don't, but it's gonna come out. I love y'all. And with that being said, that's how Bio BROLY was cooking Goten and Trunks for no reason. All right, everyone clicked off this video by now, so I can finally turn my camera back on and talk about meeting y'all at DreamCon. All right, I can finally talk about DreamCon. It was really fun. Thank y'all so much for everybody that did walk up to me and get pictures. Me and my girlfriend, we was in the Devil Jin cosplays. I'm gonna pull some of those up right now and put them on the screen. We met so many different cool people. It was dope. And we got to see like so many of our friends that we've actually never seen before. Not only met like friends that we went to see, but we also met a whole bunch of other celebrities. I also posted some of those on like the YouTube post tab, but here, see, we met CJ the Champ, somehow ran into Zeus and Bilu, which by the way, kind of got beef with Zeus because when he saw my Devil Jin cosplay, he was like, oh, I don't know what this nigga on. While he was talking to some girl. He sounded like tired as hell. Don't know what was up with that. But Bilu, on the other hand, when me and my boy Christian, that's the Goku Black cosplay over there, when he saw us, he was like, oh shit, I feel kind of out of place. And let me see a piece of that scythe right quick so I can feel in place with this picture. And he took a picture with us. Super cool dude. I still love both of them, Zeus and Bilu. Hilarious YouTubers. Go subscribe to them. But Zeus, come on, bro. What you mean what am I on, bro? He making it seem like I'm some weird nigga. I mean, I'm weird, but whatever. That's all I wanted to talk to you guys about. I'm pretty sure I have a lot more stuff that I do have in mind that I want to talk about, but I can't think of it right now. So when I do stream, I will probably talk about those more. Definitely follow my Twitch. I'll also be streaming on here as well, YouTube and Twitch, both at the same time. Might prioritize Twitch over YouTube though, because some games that I want to play are not going to be allowed on YouTube. Anyways, enough of this yap session. Thank y'all so much for watching. I love y'all. Subscribe again. Bye.